The UN reports a rise in intimidation and retaliation against human rights defenders in the Middle East and North Africa, often justified under security or counterterrorism laws. It calls for stronger protections, independent investigations and support for civil society to ensure continued monitoring and advocacy. More details in this following report.
The United Nations has issued its 2025 annual report highlighting increasing intimidation and retaliatory actions against individuals and organizations cooperating with UN mechanisms in the Middle East and North Africa. Covering the period from May 2024 to April 2025, the report documents persistent patterns of judicial, administrative, and security measures aimed at deterring human rights defenders from engaging with the UN, including updates on previously reported cases. The report details a wide range of practices targeting activists and NGOs, including arbitrary detention, criminal or administrative charges linked to UN-related activities, travel restrictions, digital harassment, denial of essential services, and legislative or bureaucratic pressures designed to obstruct civil society operations and limit access to funding and resources. It notes that over half of the countries reviewed have laws regulating civil society, counterterrorism, or national security, which are often used to justify punitive measures against those cooperating with international mechanisms. Approximately 60% of documented retaliation cases were linked to such security or counterterrorism claims, reflecting a deliberate conflation of human rights work with perceived threats. UN experts warn that these practices undermine legal and humanitarian protections, restrict organizations' ability to monitor violations, and contribute to self-censorship among activists, reducing the effectiveness of international cooperation in human rights protection. The report calls for continued documentation of retaliatory actions, provision of protection for whistleblowers and defenders, and strengthening civil society's capacity to monitor violations and deliver legal support and awareness programs. The UN emphasizes suspending any retaliatory measures, conducting independent investigations into allegations, reviewing restrictive legislation, and safeguarding the right to cooperate with international mechanisms. It also recommends supporting training programs, legal assistance, and financial grants for human rights organizations. The report underscores that respecting freedom of expression and ensuring collaboration with international institutions is central to upholding human rights across the MENA region.